Precision therapy offers tailored assessments and treatments to meet individual patient needs. Astex Pharmaceuticals has developed new cancer treatments with a focus on transforming patient outcomes. Nick Wallis travelled to Cambridge, a hub of scientific breakthroughs, to find out more.
Cambridge is a world-renowned centre of excellence for scientific research and medical breakthroughs.
It was here at Cambridge's famous Eagle pub that Francis Crick burst in on his colleague James Watson to tell him they'd found the secret of life, commemorated, of course, by a blue plaque.
Crick and Watson's work on the DNA double helix is one of the many scientific breakthroughs which continue to inform and inspire the work being carried out in Cambridge by Astex Pharmaceuticals.
Biotech companies occupy a pretty interesting space because, in a way, they straddle between academic groups and big pharma. So they work very closely, particularly at Astex, very strongly with a range of different academic groups so that we can help translate some of the discoveries that are being made into medicines. And the pharma part of the equation really comes into play where you need to develop the compound into a medicine which requires significant number of clinical trials, a lot of money and many, many years.
Open innovation coupled with state-of-the-art facilities has given Astex two significant successes: the breast cancer drug ribociclib and a new bladder cancer drug, erdafitinib. This is how it works. When mutated, fibroblast growth factor receptor or FGFR proteins can drive the growth of cancer cells in a bladder cancer patient's tumour. Erdafitinib is designed to bind to and inhibit the protein, stopping the cancer cells from multiplying. This structure shows how erdafitinib and the FGFR protein interact. Erdafitinib's three-dimensional shape fits into the active site of the protein, and it's this which makes the drug so effective.
Astex's main advantage, I think, is based around its fragment-based technology, which is the way we screen our compounds and the way we find those initial compounds which we then work on to make them into, effectively, the drugs that you see in erdafitinib. It's very multidisciplinary, so we have chemists, biologists, structural biologists. So the team, I think, environment in Astex is part of its success.
Most biotech firms fail within 5 years. Astex has been around for 2 decades. It must be doing something right.
What I really like about Astex is the strength of their fundamental scientific approach. Because with the Astex approach, you start with the structure of the target, you can take a lot of that randomness and redundancy out of the system and end up only having to make a small number of compounds to test your hypothesis, which of course is fast and efficient. So it's scientifically rigorous and it's very fast and a very efficient way to discover new medicines.
Ribociclib was developed in collaboration with Novartis, and erdafitinib was discovered with Newcastle University and brought to market with Janssen, a division of Johnson & Johnson. Strong relationships with pharma partners has given Astex the potential for success.
Today, Astex is in an excellent position because we are part of the Otsuka Pharmaceuticals group of companies. It's allowed us to apply our approach to more than just oncology. We are now applying our fragment-based drug discovery approach to finding medicines for diseases in the CNS area, such as Alzheimer's, dementia, and maybe even Parkinson's. So I think while we will continue to develop new drugs for cancer patients, for different types of tumours, one day we'll also be hopefully celebrating the approval of a CNS drug as a partnership with our Otsuka family of companies.
What sets Astex apart is they started really early, they reduced theory to practice, they have delivered effective agents, and they've got a cracking portfolio of targets. And I think the confidence I have in them delivering comes from the fact that their science is literally first rate. It's world-class science they do here.